Action. Hey friends, as you all know, right now I'm on the way to become a data scientist. I'm in Berlin right now at Wagon, which is one of the leading boot camps for coding in Europe. And yes, I'm super happy to be a part of this boot camp. And I told you last week, 2 weeks ago, from my second day and how exhausted I was to deal with all this coding stuff. And today I'm on the 12th day, so I had 10 more days. And I want to tell you how I feel and what my experiences are right now. So to become a data scientist, you have to have, or you will learn a lot of stuff. So there are like so many languages you have to know in programming. So you have to understand the terminal, you have to understand GitHub, you have to understand pandas, NumPy, Python, SQL, and so on. So there's a big amount of languages, coding languages you have to know to become a data scientist. And this is just the languages. So next up we will learn statistics, and we do some machine learning and deep learning stuff. But right now we're still working on the foundation, how to, which environment, how the environment works, how we get data, how do we do the data acquisition. So how do we get the data from the API or some CSV file? How do we import it into the systems and get access to the data? From the website, web scraping. So different sources, and yes, how we can connect them with our code. And then I can tell you, this is so hard work. It's the speed of this bootcamp is, I've never dealt with so many information. I'm so overwhelmed. Today we had, and so overloaded. Today we had to write a test. It started with simple questions, and then of course it gets more and more difficult. I had really problems to answer the simple questions because the amount of information, like what I learned 2 weeks ago, I already forgot. It's really hard for me to cope and deal with this. To figure out that you can't save all the information, and it's just so much. I really admire data scientists, and it's really amazing with how much or many information they deal with, especially for example this documentations of the APIs, and to get to find the right key and do the call. There are so many mistakes you can do in this job and so many things that don't work. It's so frustrating. It's really so frustrating, and especially as a beginner. So for me, I did like so many mistakes. And actually I'm like from a management position, so I'm always, or a consulting position. I came from this side, and or a business founder, so I always had like being advanced with my knowledge, and I shared this with people. And now I'm in the position where I have to ask for everything because I understand nothing and I do so many mistakes. I can tell you it's really hard. It's really hard to deal with this, and it's so frustrating. And in the test today, I couldn't even answer the simple questions because it's so much. My head is so overloaded. It's really hard to deal with. And I will keep on doing this course. Of course, I want to finish this, and I will keep you updated. But I just want to tell you that my personal digital transformation, this is what I'm doing, facing my weakness and challenging it, and being back from a very nice position back now to the bottom. It's hard to face it and to deal with it and to work on it. So I keep you updated.